This is the PowerSmart 4400 watt inverter generator. I've had this thing for a while now and I've actually used it in various scenarios. I used it during a real power outage during an ice storm during the middle of the winter, and I also use it to run tools when I don't have electrical access. Great for using on the farm. So I figured I'd share what I found with you. First time I really leaned on this thing was during that ice storm. The power went out and I was thinking, alright, let's see what this generator actually does when it matters. I got it cranked up, plugged in what we needed, and it continued to run until I turned it off and refilled it with gas. Then it fired right back up. The fuel tank on this thing is only 1.6 gallons, but they're not kidding about the 11 hours of runtime on a quarter load. I didn't have to refuel it until early the next morning. If you've ever had to refuel in the dark and the cold, you know that's a big deal. The other place I use this is out on the farm to run tools, grinders, drills, and even the occasional pressure washer where you need something that is going to keep up. At 4,400 starting watts and 3,600 running watts, this thing handles it. What I really appreciate is how portable it is. It's 61 pounds. I mean, that's not nothing, but for a generator with this much output, that's pretty manageable. One person can move it. Now let me hit a few things I actually pay attention to. First, it's got a CO sensor built in. Carbon monoxide is no joke, and if you're running one of these near an enclosed space, that sensor is there as a safeguard. Low oil shutdown is also on here, so if you forget to check the oil and it runs low, it'll cut itself off instead of blowing the engine. The inverter technology is also worth mentioning. That's what makes the power clean. If you're running anything sensitive like a laptop, a phone charger, or medical equipment, you want clean power. A lot of cheaper generators don't give you that. As far as sound, it's not quiet, but it's not the loudest generator I've ever heard either. I would compare it to the loudness of a gas push mower. Now, I'll keep it real with you. This isn't a whole house generator. If you're trying to run central AC heat and an electrical dryer at the same time, that's not what this is for. This is for keeping the essentials going, such as lights and heaters during emergencies, power outages, running job site tools, or carrying it on the weekend, camping trips. Know what you're buying it for, and it'll deliver. Bottom line, for the price, the portability, and the reliability, I haven't found anything I'd swap this for. If you're in the market for a generator that's going to work when you actually need it, this is worth a serious look. Links in the description and the bio.